Let's get started.
And I'm Brandon. We live in Dallas, Texas, and we're
Hey.
$1,000 for 20% of our company.
Sharks, we know something very personal about each one of you. Ooh. You have wiped your butts with either toilet paper or wet wipes.
Over the centuries, we have found very creative ways to wipe, including stones, corn cobs, and even the Farmer's Almanac.
Today, the multi-billion-dollar butt wiping industry has settled on two options: toilet paper and wet wipes.
But dry toilet paper is not taking care of business.
And wet wipes don't work for everyone. Harsh chemicals and synthetic fibers in some wipe brands can irritate the skin.
Not to mention the fact that you're not supposed to flush them. The flushable wipes are not so flushable and create what do they call Borgs or bergs inside of the toilet or the wastewater systems of America. It's a really big problem. It's a multi-billion-dollar problem.
And I found out the hard way that some of those flushable wipes aren't so flushable.
Ding,
so
ding.
we created a third option: Pristine Cleansing Sprays, the #1 spray to wipe your #2 away. For adults and kids, Pristine is sprayed directly onto toilet paper so that it actually cleanses and it's actually flushable.
Pristine is fantastic for diaper changing too, by spraying it directly onto those dirty little bottoms or onto cloth or dry wipes.
Sharks, we envision a world where Pristine is to the butt as shampoo is to hair, where the butt is given the same respect as the rest of the human body. So are you sharks ready to join the movement?
Oh.
We'll pass you samples out first.
Come on.
So we recommend a double fold.
Damon, you have a folding technique.
Fold it twice, and about 3 to 5 sprays is what we recommend.
3 to 5 sprays. I don't know about you, Lachelle, but that is a lot of spray for one. For what? That's got to do like the amount of wiping that like 4 or 5 sets of toilet paper would do. What do you think?
I think that's a lot of spray. You know, I'm just wondering about the bottle. How long is it supposed to last?
That's a great question.
Double fold?
Yes. So
You're
it
now
doesn't
free
matter.
to
You could
display.
double, triple, whatever fold as long as it's not single.
Yes.
Right?
Okay, so tell me the story of how you came up with this.
So I'm a mom of 3 kids. At one point, that means I wiped 4 butts on a daily basis.
So America's Supermom, tell them tell the super entrepreneurs how many you're a parent or mom of.
15.
15.
Mama 15.
Incredible.
Wow. And I had a young daughter in diapers who was severely irritated by every brand of wipes. I had a son who had a totally different problem. He was learning to use the potty. I gave him some wet wipes, but he was flushing them. But he was flushing them. And my toilet exploded. My yard was flooded. So gathered all the wipes, got him out of the house.
How did you meet Brandon?
So, have you run into this? With 15 kids, like sensitivities and things. I know we have with our son and our daughter, where we had to change both diapers and wipes and lotions and all kinds of stuff. So you've experienced that?
Yeah, and I'm thinking, for my thing, what I'm thinking is the practicality. Just imagine being a mom, you're in the middle of whatever. Who is going to take the time to spray that stuff on some toilet paper? That's just me.
Yeah, well, and expecting the kids to do that too,
right,
is a lot to ask, I think.
I mean, and if you're dealing with kids, that bottle's going to be gone in a day, okay? Because they just get to go into town playing.
Yeah, right?
First cousins. Interestingly, Brandon at the time was having his own butt wiping issues that I'm
Tell us
sure
about
he's
it,
anxious
Brandon.
to tell you about.
That came up at the family dinner at the
National TV, no big deal.
Thanksgiving dinner.
You nailed it. I was a secret wet wipe user for my whole life, and I eventually developed a skin allergy. So it was around this time that I went over to Jessica's house at dinner, and butts came up. They normally do our family dinners. And we realized that my problem and the problem that she was having with her kids could be solved by one simple solution. And then Pristine was born at that dinner.
Well, I'm curious. You know, you came in asking for 50,000, 20%. It's not a big number.
Not bad.
What are your sales?
So year to date, we have about $11,000 in sales.
Oh boy.
How did you sell the 11,000?
That's going to be a problem there, because having that little bit of sales is difficult for them to want to get behind. It's already, to me, it's already a hurdle of educating the public that, like, hey, wet wipes are bad, but literally they sell probably billions of dollars of wet wipes a year. So where are we with that?
Curious.
Amazon.
Okay. And how much it costs to produce a bottle, and how much do you sell it for?
We make it for $1.50.
That's expensive.
It's wholesale at about $3.50, and it's retailed for $7.
Is there any competition?
Yes, there are other adult toilet paper sprays, about 10 that are sold.
10 of them?
Yes, that are
Really?
sold on Amazon. We have tested and tried them and looked at the ingredients. Red number 5 on your rear.
Jessica, I'm just curious. Normally people ask for too much money. Why 50,000?
We've valued the company based on our sales numbers.
That's fair.
We have something that we would like to use that money for, but our big purpose here is we know that we need
Well, what
your
would
help.
you like
Yeah,
to
what
use
is
it
the
for?
50 for?
We would like to introduce something that is new to the diaper changing world.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay, so this better be a really big idea that they got here, or else they're going to be like, hey, you're diversifying before you even gotten sales, which is always a is an easy problem to have. And they haven't even gotten to a point where their costs are down. $1.50 is expensive. I mean, they're making $2 for every $1.50 they sell, so it's not terrible. But they got to get that down to, I would say about just under $1 to really be able to make it work. Now, if they're selling most of this on Amazon, then and they're selling it at $7, then that's then okay. Keep the $1.50. It's not the end of the world, but I think at 3 to 5 sprays, spritz per wipe, that's a tough sell. It's a tough sell.
It's an automatic, no-touch sprayer that can be used with cloth or dry wipes.
What do you mean
So
no
you're
touch?
saying, like the automatic soap pumps and that you're going to put your formula in it, and then when a mom is changing the diaper, she just holds the paper in front, it automatically sprays, and then she wipes.
Precisely.
So you're going to make
I mean, that's
new-
great, because using two hands is a lot to ask, especially with a kid, because you're trying to
Right.
maintain that. I mean, when it came to my daughter or my son, our second child, we didn't even use the changing table for the most part. We just did everything on the floor, because it's just easier to keep the kid from rolling over,
Right,
and trying
rolling
to
around and falling
hurt
off
himself.
the changing table. Yeah.
machine.
No, we know where our core competency is, and it's not in creating a new machine. We would buy something and sell it under our Pristine label.
Look, I think a certain percentage of people buy it, but the challenge for me is not the product or you guys, it's the marketing. You have to convince people to use it, then you have to convince me you have a better product. I see the marketing challenge as really almost insurmountable. It's not for me. I'm out.
Thank you very much
Thank you,
for
Robert.
your input and for
Guys,
your time.
I'm a big fan of your product.
Mark. I feel like if they could get themselves, use the formula that they have and develop their own wet wipes, maybe a wet wipe that actually is flushable with the materials that they are using for the spray, they might have a real winner there, right? But it's got to be actually flushable. And it's got to actually, still be the same formula that they're using. That's, I'm going to put in air quotes safer, because I haven't looked at the ingredients or anything like that. What do you think?
Well, to
Michelle?
me, I'm saying if it's flushable, then why not have that concoction just with toilet paper? Because we already know that toilet paper is flushable.
Well, you got to be able to keep it together. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. I love it.
Anyways, with dude wipes, I think there'd be some conflict, and it might make it difficult for me to work with both. So for those reasons, I'm out.
Thank you, Mark. We're disappointed to
I
hear
really
that.
like you both. I think you guys are amazing. But I think that this looks like hand sanitizer. If you're going there, you gotta go all the way. Calling it Pristine, it could be a jewelry cleaner, it could be a lot of different things. I really do like you guys. I just think you are too early in the process, and I'm out.
That is really sad to hear. Before anybody else gets out, Lachelle, America's Supermom, tell the super entrepreneurs what you do, who you are, what you do, and how they can reach you.
I am America's Supermom. I'm a podcast host, a speaker, author, and I am about empowering women. So I'm a lifestyle designer that helps women tackle life's challenges with a smile instead of stress. You can follow me on all social media platforms and my website, LachelleAtkins.com.
I love it. And if you want to grow your business, oh my God, it's so loud. If you, ow. Hold on a second. This is just way too loud. Testing, test. The echo cancellation doesn't do it. If you, oh wait, I could do. Wait a second. Testing 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Oh, I can still hear. Okay, that's why. But it's not entering. All right, so if you want to learn how you can grow the profit for your business, go over to superjoepardo.com/rocket and get my free Profit Rocket guide that has 5 proven methods to helping you increase your profit as soon as you start implementing them. That's superjoepardo.com/rocket. If you want to get at me, go in the comments below, and I am there pretty much 24/7. If you want to get at me on social media, it's at superjoepardo, and let me know what I could do for you in the process of helping you grow your profit. Now let's find out if any more sharks are going to go out here.
Thank you, Bethany.
Thank you, Bethany.
You know, here's what I have to say, guys. There's a lot of competition in this space, and it's a sensitive topic, and people don't want to talk about it.
Sensitive topic.
I'm out. Thank you.
Thank you, Damon.
Oh.
And then there's Lori.
You know, everyone laughed when I invested in Squatty Potty.
Yeah,
Everybody laughed.
it's huge.
And, you know, look what happened.
Love my Squatty Potty.
I mean, we literally have surpassed 100 million in retail sales.
It's amazing.
Wow.
So I'm sitting here trying to think to myself, you know, would you fit within their arena? The problem is I don't know if they're already working on something like this or not. So if I were to give you an offer, it would be contingent on them wanting to pick up your product. So I'll give you the $50,000 at 25%. And if Squatty Potty is already working on this, then it won't work. But if they're not, you got a deal.
I mean, you gotta pretty much say yes.
Would it be something that Squatty Potty sells as Pristine, or they
No,
would
they
white
would
label?
bring it in under their brand. They would have to, but let me tell you something, you guys. Squatty Potty has done 100 million in retail sales in just a few years. If you have an opportunity to go with someone that's already big and can blow up your product, and you're just brand new, why wouldn't you?
We want you as a full partner without the contingency.
But the deal is the
deal's
deal
with
that's
the
offered is the
contingency.
deal that's offered. What are you going to do?
Okay, Lori, we're with you.
You got a contingent deal.
That's awesome.
Probably happen.
I hope so.
Listen, there's not a lot of innovation in the toilet.
No, there is not. Let's check out their website real quick here. So I think they had a picture of them on Shark Tank. Yeah, so it's on their third piece. This episode was from season 10, so just 2 years ago. It looks like you can get a trial size, 1 ounce for $1. So I'm assuming they were able to get their cost down a bit there. They're still selling up for $7. So good. I mean, good on them, especially if they got their costs down. I'm curious to see if Lori was able to get a deal with them. You know, in the end, and make it work with Squatty Potty, because that would be pretty awesome. Though, let's see, do they have the hand spritzer? It doesn't look like they.
The
sell
thing
hand
that they were
sanitizers.
talking about.
Yeah. So they have hand sanitizer too, which I guess probably, you know, 2020 kind of kicked that into high gear to do something like that. But it doesn't look like they have the hand sprayer, like the I don't know, wave and spray. Or maybe that just didn't work out, you know, in the long run there. But pretty good looking website. So here on Amazon, they have 2,345 ratings. So, and mostly 4.3 stars. So good on them. Any final thoughts there, America's Supermom?
I just think, you know, it's a lot of steps in terms of educating the public on ways that they can add more steps into a process that already is working kind of seamlessly. So, for example, if someone, which I've done it too, I've had kids that have sensitive skin. You
Mhm.
just keep on buying different wipes because that's already, I don't know, it's something that's already a pattern for you. So, to kind of deviate away from that pattern and do something totally different, it can be somewhat of a hurdle.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Hmm. And
Well,
then it does look like hand sanitizer.
it,
Because if my kids were playing with it, you look up and someone would grab it thinking it's sanitizer, then I don't have any. Then I'm thinking you have to carry it with you everywhere. What if you don't have your purse? I don't know. I'm just thinking. And it's only like, is it only for kids? I mean, if it is an adult, just imagine being a male. Are you just going to put that in your pocket? What if you don't have it? I mean, I don't know. It's just too much for me.
you know what else I know that you have at your own house? The like button for you to smash so that more super entrepreneurs like yourself can get this video in their hands. Make sure you get subscribed so you never miss another Biz Coach Reacts video. I'm Super Joe Pardo. That's America's Supermom. Thank you for watching. Take care.